Thank you. Our last comedian for the night is Dave Burkey. He actually works here, you know what I'm saying? So it's a beautiful thing for him to be performing tonight. So hope he don't fuck up and get fired or anything like that. You know? Hey, y'all ready for your next comedian? Let me hear you say hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Say ow.
Ow.
Dave Burkey to the stage.
You didn't know? Your ass better call somebody.
Oh man, what's going on, guys? If you guys recognize that song, there's a pretty good chance you're about 30 years old and you had a great fucking childhood. Yes! Dude, wrestling in the 90s was fucking insane, you guys. They had me in 4th grade just telling Miss Armstrong to suck my dick. Like, what the fuck? Imagine just going to college. You go for 6 years, you get your master's, you think you're gonna make a change in some little kid's life in a public school in Columbus. And then some little fucking fat blonde kid with bangs is just like, ah. I got suspended a lot. Shit was crazy. Oh man. Speaking of white trash, who else here has gotten in a fist fight with their dad? Anybody? Just me? No, there's no way. It's a St. Patrick's show. Somebody's gotten in a fist fight with their dad. Oh man, I guess I'm the only white trash. I am from Whitehall, Ohio, you guys. Yes, all right. Look out for that side of the room. All right. I am from West Side. All right, that's what's up, man. Your 23andMe probably came back 100% Georgesville Road. That's what's up. On the dot. Fuck. Oh, man. No, man, I lived in Whitehall, though. I grew up there. Like, getting in a fist fight with your dad was like a coming-of-age event, you know? Like, you're gonna hit this time where, like, you're listening to a lot of Linkin Park, you had a growth spurt, you're fucking 5'2" now. You're gonna get sick of that motherfucker accusing you of stealing the cigarettes that you really were the whole time. And you're gonna think to yourself, I bet I could fuck that dude up. But you can't, you cannot do it. You cannot get in a fight with your dad. Because there is a very real thing in this world, and it is old man strength. It's a real thing. Old man strength is real. If you don't know, it's kind of like when a mom sees her son trapped under a car, and she gets this adrenaline rush, and she's able to just lift it up for a moment so someone can rescue the kid. But old man strength is like every disappointing moment that has weighed on a man over 30 fucking years. Every bus that he has missed. Every girl that said no to him. Every time he thinks about the fact that he could have retired 5 years earlier if he just didn't want to go get a fucking communications degree. His fucking muscle fibers just strengthen like the density of a dying star. And did you know that you can get knocked unconscious with an open hand slap? Me either, but my brother said it was fucking hilarious. I actually have a really good relationship with my dad now, though. He's been struggling with COVID stuff. He's been doing a lot of crazy online purchases. For reference, my dad is 73 years old. That's a weird thing to woo. He's just old. 73 years old, he went on Amazon and bought himself an inversion table. Also another fucking weird thing to woo. Okay. But it's kind of comforting to know exactly how he's gonna die. He died doing what he loved. Hanging upside down and screaming at my mom for help. She never came. The way he would have wanted it. Oh man. You guys are a good-looking crowd, though. You guys drinking tonight? Oh, man. Is anybody drinking Fireball tonight? Any Fireball drinkers? Nobody who drinks Fireball is a good person. And I know that because I'm one of them. Like, there's a lot of liquors that'll get you there. Like tequila, you might like go blow somebody in the parking lot tonight. That's child's play. Child's play. Fireball will have you show up to your fucking niece's birthday party and someone will just look at you and look like, you've got a lot of nerve showing up here. What'd I do? Fireball. It's like when you're just like, oh yeah, no, I could really go for a shot of whiskey. I also want it to taste like childhood trauma. Fireball tastes like you should be able to get it from a concession stand at a Little League baseball game. It's like, my son's 0 for 5. Fireball. I used to black out quite often. That was the thing I like to do. Anybody else? Anybody black out? Black out, black out, black out? Too many people. Too many. Oh man. I used to, like, I've got a lot of time to think about stuff. I like to think about like we haven't all, like when I get blackout drunk, I like to send text messages that I regret. Anybody else? Yes? Yes? All right. It's always just me, it's weird. But no, like we haven't always had that technology, so I like to imagine like 500 years ago, was there a dude that just like wakes up, just hammered, just completely hungover, fucking stretches out, regretting everything. He looks over and he just sees an empty bird cage. Just like, oh, fuck. Sent my carrier pigeon again. Looks over at his table, there's an inkwell knocked over, his quill pen's all fucked up. Looks down at himself, he's just got ink all over his pants. He's like, shit. Sketched my dick again. Oh, fuck. Just can't stop. His wife catches him. She's just like, oh, you know, I found your second raven. Who the fuck are you sending scrolls to? Is it that slut Tabitha from the apothecary? It's a really dumb joke, I'm sorry. Oh man, there's a couple things that people do know about me generally though, like people that don't really know me. Like people know that I work with animals in my professional life and that I have a reputation for partying a lot. So I get a lot of like weird messages from people in the middle of the night sometimes. Like sometimes I'll get a message from somebody, it'll be like 3 a.m. and I'll be like, hey man, sorry to bother you, I know it's late. Do you know anybody that I could like score some coke from right now? And then sometimes it'll be like the same time of night and someone will hit me with a message and be like, hey man, look, I apologize, I know we haven't spoken in like 10 years. Do you know where I could get insulin for a bird? Like, and I always send them all to the same guy. You gotta see my guy Eastside Tony, alright? Eastside Tony's got fucking everything. He saved my ferret's life back in 06. He's a fucking saint. I don't really do drugs like I used to though. I've had some bad experiences in the last couple of years. I've got kids now. So like, that didn't really stop me, and that's where the bad experiences come. I went to a party one night, and a very generous person laid out like a lot of edibles on the table, like they were broken up, like a big chocolate bar. And I said to myself, all right, I don't really do this often. I'm gonna do this. He said, that's a 100 milligram candy bar. That's what he said to me. So I went up, and I was like, I'm gonna be a dick right now. I'm gonna eat this entire candy bar for myself. So I did it, and then he comes back, and he's just like, wow, that's gone. You guys went crazy. And I was like, actually, that was just me. He said, are you fucking serious? You just ate 1,000 milligrams of THC? I said, no, you said that was like 100 milligrams. He said, no, like it was 100 milligrams per piece. And then you know like that scene in like a Star Wars movie or something where like a generator shuts down, it's just like That's what happened in my heart, you guys. All at once, it was terrible. Like, I always get to that point too where I eat edibles where like you just feel your heartbeat in your neck, it's just like, it just turns me into like an Edgar Allan Poe poem for no reason. It's like, you guys fucking hear that? It's in the floorboards, I think. It's somewhere. But no, so I went home immediately, because I knew I had to. I had the worst night of sleep I've ever had in my entire life. Terrible dreams, awful. And then my wife woke me up in the morning and she said, I know what you did last night, but you're still going to our fucking son's winter festival this morning. God damn it. I was so high. It was awful. Like, I was just trying to get into the car and there were like fucking Stanley Kubrick helicopters coming through like, oh! It's awful. Get to the fucking winter festival. It's terrible. Kids running everywhere. That's the last thing you want to see when you're high as shit. Children? The worst. They're so happy and fucking just have hands. I don't fucking know. It's just bad. I'm avoiding people like the plague. Everywhere. There's just people everywhere. I'm just standing in a corner, just fucking doing my own thing, just fucking discovering my hands again. Like it's... And finally, I see her coming. It's the principal of his school coming across the auditorium. She comes up to me and she's just like, I just want to say thank you so much. It means so much to us to have parents engaged with the students. Like, it means so much to us to have people come to this event. What I said back to her was, ah, yeah. She looked at my son Rio and she said, Rio, you never told me that your dad was retarded. I'm sorry, I know you can't say that word anymore. It's a bad word in 2021. I get it. Anyways, I'm worried that my dog's gay, you guys. I think I've got a gay dog. He's old. He's an older dog. I think he's got some problems. I took him to the vet recently because every time I was letting him out into the yard, like he would run out, he was excited to go outside, and he would just fucking like skip the whole time. It's kind of gay, right? Like a little bit gay? Took him to the veterinarian. I told him what I was worried about. He says, I don't know how to tell you this, Mr. Burkey. Dogs don't have sexualities. Your dog has a torn ACL. He needs a $3,000 surgery. 3,000 fucking dollars. No, I'm not gonna let some bigot put my baby in a box. No. It's a gay dog, sir. I've seen him at the dog park, man. I know he's at least bisexual. I do have to get out of here, though. I'm over my time. I know that. I do have a son. Wow, that was sloppy. I do have a son, though. I have a 5-year-old, and I have a second who is 2 months old now. It's crazy. Yeah, thank you. It's crazy having children because, like, you got to give them, like, life advice and stuff, right? Like, you got to teach them things. I don't know shit, you guys. Like, I don't know anything. Like, I can't teach, like, woodworking or, like, how to fix a car. I don't know any of that stuff. The only good advice that I really have for my sons is just don't be anybody's first sexual anything. It's the only thing. That's the only thing I know. Like, guys, the first hand job that I ever got was so bad. Like, it was like she just thought that boys were just mad at penises all the time. Like, it felt like I put my dick in the blood pressure cuff at a CVS. It's just like, oh, that's a lot of squeezing. Oh, more squeezing? More squeezing. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. That's a lot of squeezing. Oh, 115 over 87, though? God damn, I'm healthy. Whew. A young girl being fingered by a boy who's never done it. has got to be one of the most violent things a person can encounter. Has to be. He has no fucking idea what he's doing. It's crazy. He's just got uncut fucking fingernails. He's going palm down, like fucking crane striking, like she's a fucking Cobra Kai villain. Oh my god, getting fingered by a boy is the first time. It's like the fucking bonus level in a Street Fighter game when like E Honda's fucking up that car, like bah, 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 bah. Oh no! It's terrible. That's why I don't understand like R&B songs. They always sing like the same shit. They always sing the same line. Like, girl, I want to make you feel like it's your first time. No, you fucking don't though. Like, why? Why would you want to do that to someone? Anyone, don't do that. Like, what does that even mean? Like, girl, I want you to... You remember that time where it was kind of painful behind a Dairy Queen? And I lost the condom inside of you. Oh, shit. That's been it for me, you guys. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. Give it up for your host coming up to the stage, Mr. Old School.